Right then, I'm just going to ring up Mr Mulla from Bradford Council regarding Talib's situation, because I'm still confused on how they've managed to get deputy when they've not even were respondents. And where's it gone now? I've just seen him somewhere. I'm just searching his number. Yeah, Mr Mulla. 2675. Yes, hello. Am I speaking to Mr Mulla?
Yeah.
Yes, hello, Mr Mulla. It's Mr Hussain here regarding Talib Hussain.
Yeah.
I've got in touch with the Office of the Public Guardian and tried to find out for some further information, and once again they've directed me to yourself, and they said they're going to speak to you as well. Have they contacted you?
Well, I'm not aware of any contact yet.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I did speak to somebody called Tony Williams, I think, from the Office of the Public Guardian. I just wanted to know what the present situation is.
Well, I'm afraid I can't really tell you much because I've been advised by my legal people.
Yeah, I understand. This was the situation where we were at last, but obviously look. I accept that you're not going to tell me anything today, but I obviously need to make you inform you of the present situation is one where I have contacted the DWP. They're refusing to speak to me because I believe either yourself or my brother Adala is the appointee, so that's a no-go. I've tried to contact the Office of the Public Guardian today, and once again they are not able to advise me any further and directed me to yourself. I've rang yourself up. You're advising me that you can't give me any further information because of your legal team. That's correct, isn't it? Okay, all right. So, we're in a situation, we're in this limbo situation, and I feel that this has been continuing for over 6 months since my brother's discharge. He's not having access to any money, and I'm really struggling to understand how to proceed forward on this matter. There's 2 points I wanted to discuss with yourself. Well, not discuss, I'll just ask you about. Obviously, you can take legal advice on this. So the first one is regarding the COP3 form, because that has not been completed regarding my brother's mental capacity. I don't believe it has, because nobody's seen my brother since he's come out into the community, number one. And number two is that the fact that I've called the Office of the Public Guardian and they have informed me that you, the council, became his deputy at the court hearing in January 2018. Well, that can't be correct, because number one, my brother Adala got an interim deputyship order then. There was no mention of Bradford Council, number one. And number two is that Bradford Council were not even a respondent or a party in those proceedings. So I'm struggling to understand how Bradford Council have become interim deputies or his deputy when they have not even been involved in the previous court of protection case. Yeah, and obviously I feel that something fraudulent is happening, and as the present situation and circumstances stands, nobody's able to give me any information. You're not able to give me any information because of your legal team. Neither is the DWP and neither is the Court of Protection.
Well, can I just say, and I think I told you this last time as well, that if you've got any issues, if you've got any strong opinions on things, why don't we just rank into our legal people?
Well, the thing is, your legal people, particularly Rachel Mohan, is your legal people, isn't she? And there's a live, active case going on between your legal people and myself in relation to my mother.
Well, I'm not aware of it.
Yes, well, so I have left numerous messages with Miss Mohan to contact me in relation to those proceedings, and she's not getting in touch with me. Now, I appreciate that because of the way that the council's structured, everything is compartmentalized. And if you don't know something, I genuinely believe you, because everything is compartmentalized and you wouldn't know what the council's legal department are doing in relation to a different case, because you're only handling Talib's case. But the problem I'm having is that I can't seem to get in touch with Miss Mohan regarding any ongoing matters which are far more that are live, that are court proceedings underway by the council. So I can't get in touch with her, and I have written to her and she doesn't reply. I've written. But the present situation is one that all I can do is ring yourself up, and you will then no doubt escalate this back to your legal team that Mr. Hussain has contacted us today, making inquiries. I was not able to assist him, and he's asking to speak to somebody senior.
Like I say, why don't you just put everything in writing?
Yeah, but Mr. Mullen, I assure you, I'm very versed in writing things down. I have put things in writing. I have a long-standing history with the local authority, a very protracted conflict with the local authority, especially regarding various aspects. So it's just that you're asking me to do something which, on the surface, sounds reasonable, but the practicalities are one where I have written numerous emails regarding various matters, and the local authority's position is one where they just won't respond. So that it's not a case that I've got everybody's email address. I emailed Kirsten England only yesterday, Bev Mabry, Lynn Sowery. They're senior people in the health and well-being department, so they know all who I am. They know my family situation. I accept that you may be ignorant of our particular circumstances, considering that you only deal with your caseload, and ours is just one of many cases that you're dealing with. But as far as your senior managers are concerned, they're fully aware of who I am and Talib's circumstances. And the only question that is outstanding, as far as I'm concerned, and I think I was trying to explore this with yourself, was that when exactly did the local authority take on the responsibility of the deputyship? Because in January 2018, at the court hearing, Adalat was appointed this. And I believe that he had been acting as deputy up until July or August. And in August, my brother Talib was taken into Linfield Mount Hospital, which was under unusual circumstances, and then he was released back into the community into my care in mid-December. So something's not just gone right here. So I'm just trying to understand when exactly yourselves took over the deputyship, because you have confirmed that you are the deputies, or the Office of the Public Guardian have confirmed that you are the deputies. I've contacted the Court of Protection, who have confirmed that there has been no subsequent court hearing other than the one in January 2018. And I'm struggling to understand how the council have become a deputy when they were not even the respondents in those hearings. Yeah, I think that's the only sensible and reasonable option available to you, considering that you've received instructions from your legal department not to disclose anything further. The present situation is one where, I'm having as you can appreciate, I'm only on carer's allowance, which is around about £64 a week, and I'm now having to support Talib when he's not having access to his benefit money. And we have tried to approach our brother Adalat, and on the last occasion, I think it was the last Monday, he's called the police on us, saying that we're harassing him. So everything is in a state of flux and a limbo state, and I keep on being passed from pillar to post. As you can appreciate, I've gone to the DWP, they've directed me to yourself. I've gone to the Office of the Public Guardian, they've directed me to yourself. I'm speaking to yourself, you're saying that you direct me to your legal department. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't believe that your deputyship order is lawful or valid, because you, the council, were not even respondents at the hearing in January 2018, so something's gone astray here. I've contacted the Court of Protection, who have told me that
Protection have said that we are deputies, and you must have to accept that we are deputies.
The Court of Protection have told me that there has been no subsequent hearing following the one in January.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference, because as far as they're concerned,
the Office of the Public Guardian consider you the deputies.
And the Court of Protection also consider us as deputies.
Okay, but when did you become the deputy?
Well, I think we went around this the last time.
Yeah, because the problem I have with this is, if you're the deputies, you do understand. I mean, I don't need to tell you what your duties are, but you do understand that as being part of the deputy, that you have to submit annual returns to the Office of the Public Guardian. Every year you have to submit annual returns and make a fee payment to the Office of the Public Guardian. Yes. So if you are the deputies, as you claim to be, as everybody's recognizing you as, why is it the case that you have not submitted annual returns since January 2018?
Well, that's a matter between us and the Office of the Public
Yeah, but obviously you can't submit the annual returns simply because you've not been acting as deputy. Adalat's been acting as deputy, and he has submitted. So if it was the case that you were awarded the deputyship in January 2018, clear cut, no involvement of Adalat, and you would be returning annual returns every year and making fee payments to the Office of the Public Guardian in excess of £350, but you have not done that. So if you are, as you claim to be, the Talib's deputy, then you've not done anything. In fact, what relevance does Adalat have? I'm struggling to understand when that process happened where Adalat got suspended, removed, and yourselves put in place. Because that has to, once somebody becomes a deputy, there's a legal process that has to be followed in order to depose somebody as a deputy. That never took place. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Mr. Mulla, yeah, that's fine. Obviously, as you can appreciate, I'm very, very exhausted, annoyed and frustrated because Talib, a genuine person who has who's a vulnerable person, is in my care and he's not having access to his benefit money, and yet the local authority, are vilifying me and obviously looking to target me and scapegoat everything onto me and blame me for everything. And the reality is that this situation should not have arisen, and it's all down to the actions of your senior managers, Kirsten England, Bev Maybury, Lynn Sowry, and your legal team. Okay, Mr. Mulla, I don't think we're going to progress this conversation any further.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Goodbye. जी बाबा पापे दी जान क्या करने हो? ठीक हो ना? क्या यार? मीठा पाया है? मीठा तू खट्टा। हाँ ठीक है।